here with The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We just made it to HATENO Village, my friends, my dear compatriots. We dyed a whole bunch of clothes. It was awesome. He said something, the dude who knows this dye shop, which I already forgot his name. It's called the Kochi dye shop. Isn't his name Kochi, maybe? Anyway, about us bringing him a photograph of choo-choos to get him a pattern. And I had the thought, does this mean we are eventually, is it going to make a pre-built pattern, or is it just going to like automatically, like, is it going to take the photograph that we take and actually turn it into a pattern? Because if it is possible for us to eventually turn photographs into glider patterns, we absolutely need a Purah one. But never mind that. This episode is going to mostly, we're going to be spending a lot of time hanging around HATENO Village, buying things, HATENO School, what? Picking up quests, so on and so forth. Perhaps going up to the lab that's on the top there. And depending on how long that takes, either this episode or next episode, I suppose, I was hoping we could go back to Lookout Landing and take care of that, or at least begin taking care of that quest that Joshua had for us in the depths, because I would very much like that tracker to be added to our Purah pad, and perhaps it's like Breath of the Wild, where at that juncture you are also able to upgrade the other powers. I don't know, we shall see. But the start of all that, of course, is going around and saying hi to some people and picking up some quests. I probably shouldn't do this at night, but whatever. What? But we came all this way. As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here and now you're saying we can't get in? But I wanted to see Cece's new stuff. It's not every day a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said this was some of Cece's best work. I'm so sorry, but we only have 1 entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket? So you're saying 1 person could go in? Hey, come on now. We can't just let 1 of us get a head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke. Oh, well. Maybe if we come back later, they'll have room for all of us. Yeah, it's not like this is the only clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time at the dye shop? Ooh, or we could check out the pasture. I'm not sure you get clothes from a pasture, but it's still nice to just sit down there in the rain, I suppose. Speaking of which, I've heard that a little ways up the road from the pasture is a laboratory specializing in ancient stuff. Since we got all dolled up, we may as well hit the town and see it all. You've got a point there, I suppose. Thank goodness they gave up. Oh, my, sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also a tourist who's come to see my sister's, the new line of CC products? As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. See herself is in there right now, as a matter of fact. Nothing you'll see is for sale. It's only an exhibition right now. Sorry to disappoint. That doesn't sound disappointing at all, because, there would be a little problem if it was for sale. Thank you. Well, I like it so far. Hello? So it's an exhibition of 1 piece, is that it? Not 1 piece. Sure is a lot of mushrooms we have here. Oh, excuse me, sorry, did I shove you out of the way? That was very rude of me, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, another practically perfect masterpiece. It's an exemplar of the form from every angle. This is the sort of thing on which I'd built my name and reputation as the world-renowned Cece. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Cece? I must say you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Less than an episode and it's already come back to bite me, the fact that I dyed my shirt green and my pants light blue. Welcome to Ventus Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the CC brand. And if you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed this fusty old village into the birthplace of nouveau fashion. As proof, I present to you this. The Cece hat! The newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Cece. It's new, all right. Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note my avant-garde color choices? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. Right, well, I'll be going. What's all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for HATENO. Ah, look who's here. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayor Reed? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Cece, you've got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night that they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. HATENO's foundation is its produce. What are we going to do if it fails? No, dear. There's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know? Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? What? Don't fall for her line of twaddle! She's got everyone at HATENO wrapped around her finger already! My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? That's what I said. Who do you suppose you have to thank for HATENO's rejuvenation? It didn't need rejuvenating. HATENO Village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Do they? Then let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint, bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village. By holding a mayoral election! You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure, suits me. I'll win that pretty easy. Sophie, I delegate management to the mayoral election to you. Why do I get a bad feeling this is going to come down to a split vote and I'm going to be the decider even though I don't live here? Or wait, I do live here, don't I? No, which village do I live? I can't remember where I live. What? Come on, Clavia. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home. See, on the one hand, I do like the whole mushroomy angle, and having everyone wear these silly hats would be really awesome. On the other hand, if it's killing the crops, that's kind of bad, right? I don't know if you noticed, but the world's in a bit of a crisis and could use some food. Oh, you again. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course, undecided. If you haven't yet thrown in your lot with either candidate, then welcome to Team CC. That settles that, I trust. You've got a strange grasp on politics, my friend, but I dig the confidence. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Isn't it shoo-in with an E? Or so one would think, yet there are stragglers in this village still supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. Ouch. And so, I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed's supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the CC brand. Fungal fashion is the CC way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant CC brand colors. You're not really selling this for me. You're going to paint the insides of your non-supporters? That sounds like a threat. No. Although, Sophie and I must mind the shop. Where will we find someone we can trust to carry out this vital task? I'll do it for you. No. There's the magic words I was waiting for. You're a lifesaver. Now then, you'll be needing these. I guess I will. One fuse attack power. So since I said undecided and she just assumed I was on her side and didn't give me a choice to say no, I imagine if I had said I'm a Reed supporter, she would have said, what a funny joke. Anyway, so thankfully I don't actually have to choose. The decision anxiety would cut this episode dead short. Ooh. These mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are, so they won't be wearing your brand of clothing with mushrooms on it and stuff. I mean, I suppose even if this fails all the vegetables, we could still start growing mushrooms as this village's main export, so it's not like we're totally going to kill this village dead by killing all the crops, I guess. I love that Sophie is just frozen in like an angry stomp away. My supporters are all expert fashionistas dressed to the nines in CC. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. That should be easy. And I've got a few extras if I screwed up. CC asked you to give Reed voters some mushrooms to open their eyes to new ways of thinking. According to her, Reed voters are identifiable by their unfashionable clothes. Right, okay. Sophie, what do you make of all this nonsense? She saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. Sir? I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into this mess I found myself in. So what happened was, this is actually something I could use your help with. Why are they whispering? We can't talk about this around my sister. Find me outside the shop when it's light out. We can talk then. Okay. Is there there's like a non-zero chance that that might mean if we speak to her, she'll be like, I don't like this trend. We should get reinstated. Which case, I should probably hear her out before giving any of the mushrooms to anyone. I don't know why I'm going up here. My poor curb brain took over and was like, climb as high as you can. That's not going to help me advance the day. I need to find the inn. Oh, I'm not going to have enough money for an inn. Is another quest I could undertake here? Actually, I'll keep talking to people until it's light out. We've got plenty of people to talk to anyway. Hello there! Always happy to see a traveler in HATENO Village. Are you one of those who came to see the new CC fashion line? Not to brag, but the mind behind it is my own daughter, CC. If you're looking for her. She's in the building right beside us. You'll probably find her at that clothing shop. Boutique. Not sure what the difference is personally, but CC always gets upset when I call it a clothing shop. Hey, well, I don't know what the difference either. I guess I think of a boutique as having more than just clothing. We got a cricket mid-jump there. Oh, it's Manny, the dude who was asking us to get grasshoppers in the last game. No matter the weather or the time of day, I'm always here, checking out the scene. That's me. Good old Manny. What's the matter? You can tell me, weirdly handsome dude. Why, thank you. You look like you've been places. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here, checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves on Miss Ivy. Wait, that's why I make sure no strangers come in from the outside to disturb the peace. That's rough. You know it. I'm at peak fashion, but I still have a hard time, you know. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of present do you think would make Miss Ivy at Eastwind happy? I'm not asking for me, you understand. A friend of mine, a friend of a friend, wanted advice, and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. Okay. Sorry, my voice. Okay. It is rather early in the morning. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. I just woke up and I was like, Zelda! So, that's why my voice is a little croaky. But my voice is always nicer in the mornings than the evenings anyway, so I was nervous about it starting too late! My poor parkour brain just wants to get on top of these mushrooms whenever I see them. I can't help myself. I gotta develop some self-control here. What's your name, just so I don't forget? Sage, that's right. Hello! Someday, a second store. Welcome to Koji Dye Shop. Right, so, you're a new customer, I think? Well, I don't do the dyeing around here. You want my hubby for that. All this activity is getting to be a problem. I mean, I'm grateful to CC that our shop has taken off like this, but every day is so exhausting now. Oh dear. I was hoping there would be something I could help with that. Can I give them some kind of rejuvenating, like, coffee or something? Yeah? If you want something dyed, go ask my husband. I'm just the greeter. Has this guy never heard of my husband? There's no way. You won't find a more stylish man than him anywhere in Hyrule. Only my guy can pull off a CC outfit without looking overdressed. Well, that's because he doesn't wear a shirt, but that's a problem for a different day anyway. Huh? Do you need something from me? No? Well, alright then. See ya. I don't want to give them that yet in case what Sophie is going to tell us is like, I don't actually want CC to win. You have to run against it, and then I will have a choice again. And I don't want to squander that opportunity if it's going to be obviously a thing. HATENO School. This is new, right? I really should come here on the day anyway, because then there'll be other people I can accept quests from. But perhaps I can go ask Miss Ivy what her passions are while I'm getting room and board for the night. Hey there, brother! Oh, if you don't know me, I'm a worker at the inn. Whoever's at the counter right now can help you out if you need something. It's probably my wife Prima you'll be dealing with. Every time I show my face around there, she demands to know why I'm not wearing CC brand clothes. And so I'm keeping my distance until the fad dies down. I never knew my dear Prima was the type to get so worked up about fashion. Oh, you need something else? Something not related to the inn? No? Then feel free to stay at the inn if you like. Thank you. Do you have anyone who would buy my junk off me because I'm broke? We went to the dye shop, the pastor, and the lab, but we weren't able to make it to the cave where Misko's treasure is supposed to be. Ooh, that's DLC stuff. And there's supposed to be something in this village? Fun. But since we know which road leads to the cave, we can go there next time. How sure are we that Misko's treasure really exists? The clothing collection that he spent his whole life amassing hidden away in dank old caves? Sounds a little far-fetched. You say his whole life, but we don't know that Misko was a he. Or even if they were real. Come on, this is an adventure. You gotta stop overthinking it and let your heart get swept up in the romance. Interesting. So you're saying there's a cave to one of those in this very village? How curious. Oh, well, a well would be a good place to check, I suppose. Hello. I had no idea Wharton could be so stubborn. He'd always humor me before we got married, no matter what I asked. Would it be so hard for him to wear a simple CC brand hat? I don't understand why he's this dead set against it. Oh, can I help you? Oops. Really can't be dwelling on that right now. Not while I'm on the clock. It must be good to get out from the rain. Welcome to Tonpu Inn. Will you be staying with us today? Regular bed is 20. You have soft beds? Never mind. Take care and visit us again soon. Maybe the next time Wharton is leaning carelessly against the terrace, I'll catch him off guard and jam a hat on his head. It is a little concerning that they're so obsessed with where they stand on this fashion trend in this place, but I guess it's not terribly unrealistic. People are weird. There is that. There's always that. Yeah, I don't suppose there'll be too many quests here that'll be nighttime only, so perhaps I should just skip it today. I gotta find the general store then so I can unload some of this junk and get enough money. And there's another armor shop around this around here. Ladle. Do I have a ladle in the book? Yes, I do. Nice rainy night. We haven't had much rain in real life where I'm at right now, and it's been making me sad. Is it Tyler's frogs? Oh, that's quick hot-footed or whatever. Where are these though? Oh, tomatoes! Looking for alien tomatoes grown by Meta? Find them at the general store. Yes, I am looking for they. Could always do some more tomatoes. Hi. Ooh, I don't have a picture of you, Bunch, do I? Cuckoo! That's cool. You can kind of see its face like peeking out from the side of the frame. Yeah, I can probably make it a little nicer than that. It looks like a Pokemon battle. It's gonna be a nice chill episode of just hanging around the city. Cuckoo or Cuckoo, however you're supposed to really. I always said Cuckoo as a kid, but I guess Cuckoo makes more sense. Villagers often raise these birds for eggs, but some people actually keep them as pets. They can't fly, but they can flap their wings mighty furiously if picked up. They're usually calm creatures, but if you're persistent in your torment of them, well. But I would never. How dare you even insinuate such a thing? Pumpkins! Wow, it really scanned that pumpkin from far away that first time. Hello? Be right there. Hang on just a sec. I was sure you were Mayor Reed coming to talk for a bit. Did all this fashion business bring you to town too? Before, folks came to HATENO Village for the veggies, but I like to show up for that gaudy get-up Cece makes. So which are you after? Neither. If you're not here for neither of those, then maybe you want HATENO's famous dye shop by the bridge? Oh, but some folks come around here looking for the research lab all way atop the hill to the east too. Except I think that guy Robbie who used to be there said he was off on some important mission. I think maybe he went to that new lookout landing they built in front of Hyrule Castle. Anyway, what you see here is me trying to come up with a new kind of veggie, but I haven't had much luck so far. What, you trying to crossbreed? Looks like tomatoes, pumpkins, and... I got nothing on this last one. Corn? Still, if I quit so soon, that'd be a poor excuse for a farmer, wouldn't I now? I suppose. Oh, it's you again. Nice bit of rain, eh? But the veggies are grateful down there. Very well. And this is the entrance to the village. Anything happening on this this entry gate? This is just the sort of place they'd like to put a Korok. I haven't got really enough surface area to send there. Oh, I did for a minute. Aha! Right here. In between these two sort of support beams. It would take so much less time to just go around and climb it, but now I'm like dead set on getting this. Oh, well, the plus side is I've taken so long that it's 4 in the morning now. So everyone will almost be able to... you can hear that. Okay, there we go. There's the full theme coming in, the morning daytime theme. Damn it. I feel like I was this close, though. Oh, forget it. Hello, good morning. Yeah, he's talking to me. Is there anything special bringing you to HATENO Village at this hour? We have our veggies, CC's fashion, and just those two things, really. So, you know, not much point attacking our homes or anything. Oh, he's actually pretty handsome now that I get good luck. Hey, I have a good idea. You should take this and not ask any questions. You swept me off my feet so fast that I gave you one of my prized eggs. No more, though. Just forget what happened here today. How can I ever forget? Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg. Easily given, but easy to break. Please find it in your heart to forget what happened today. Okay, it's forgotten. I feel like you weren't getting what I was going for there. Way to kill the mood. Did you still need something? Oh, well then. I have work to do, so I'll be on my way. I think I found my new favorite NPC in this entire game. Why don't you take this and ask no questions? Ooh, these are Swift carrots. So we have, not have a photograph of them. Sure we do, never mind. Lies. I just spewed lies. Hey, another traveler here to see Cece. Our village gets more famous all the time. What's all the commotion? Did something happen at Cece's shop? Oh, that's right. They posted a special article earlier. Maybe I can find more about it if I check out the village bulletin board. Maybe. But I want to see what Sophie was trying to tell us. Go right in. Good morning. Oh, this is Ivy. Oh wait, yeah, it was Manny was into Prima earlier, but I guess she's been snapped up, so he's set his eyes on someone different now. Welcome to Dino Vice Village. Here for some sightseeing? The East One General Store is open for business. If you're here for Hateno Village's famous fresh produce, you're in the right place. Or if you like the super cute CC hat, you're in the wrong place. You can hit the store across the way, Ventus Clothing. They're featuring a new line of hats right now. Thanks to CC, this village is the place to be. She's drawing in so many tourists that our sales are going up too. CC's putting our village on the map. What do you like? Huh? What do I like? Where'd that come from? It's gonna be like Breath of the Wild where they're like, maybe I'll just say something random so they'll go away. Maybe, frogs? Sure, why not? I like frogs. If I had 100 hot-footed frogs, I'd be incredibly happy. Oops, I couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad likes instead. 100 hot-footed frogs is gonna be a lot. Oh, right, but in Breath of the Wild, Manny's like, I'll get the other 90 on my own. Can you just give me 10 or something like that? Oh, dear. I love how Link fully heard that she was like, I don't actually like frogs. It turns out that what Ivy wants the most in life is 100 hot-footed frogs. You should break the news to Manny. Link's a dick. He's straight up trolling. He definitely heard that. And he wrote it in his journal, like all smugly and everything. Link, don't be a troublemaker. Everyone thinks Wind Waker Link is a troublemaker, but he's not. It's not true. Don't let them get misconceptions about you too, Champion Link. Well, I mean, it's not misconceptions. You can have whatever, you can think whatever you like about the characters. Go ahead. My Wind Waker Link isn't a troublemaker. Our Little East Wind General Store carries all of Hateno Village's local specialties. Ever since CC set up shop in this place across the way, Hateno's made a name for itself with fresh fashion. Before that, though, this was a farming community from way back. We're a self-sufficient little burg. We eat what we harvest and sell the rest. I tell you what, you haven't lived until you tried a bottle of fresh milk straight from Hateno pasture. And on up to the pasture when you get it, man. You'll be glad you did. That wraps up the sales pitch, I figure. Sorry for the song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, you were saying? Something I can do you for? What's that hat? I'd like to sell some stuff so I can buy early stuff. What kind of things could I and should I sell? What do I have a metric butt ton of? I don't really need that many shock fruits. Let's get rid of 31. Bring us down to 50. A yoink. Ooh, I'm sell for 10. I need as many of those as I can get, really. Dark Clump only sells for 5. What a shame. These fish don't sell for too bad a price, though. Fireflies from the very depths of the world only give you 2 rupees? That doesn't seem right. Well, I guess they are bugs. General store probably wouldn't have much use for them. Ooh, I will also give off 1 diamond for 500, though. That's not bad. And, I don't foresee myself using that much amber in the future, so I'll bring myself down to 5 of those. I counted that wrong. Excuse me. Sorry, I meant to spend 11. You have 11. Bring you down to 5 with 3 of those. 1 of you. Just be able to lid some funds here. Monster bits and pieces. They don't sell for as much as I would like. Oh, we don't need that many fangs, though, right? Maybe when we start crafting and upgrading armor, but for the moment we don't need that many fangs. Nor these. Because their fuse attack power isn't actually all that impressive. Again, it's probably for upgrading armor is where their real use comes in. Well, that'll do me enough to get this whole store's stock, anywho. I could use some more arrows and veggies and all the sorts, so... Okay, 12 rupees per mushroom seems a bit much. But the pumpkins are a little harder to come by, so I'll do that. You know how to spend them, friend. I mean, considering the amount of money we have now, this isn't actually all that bad. Thank you. Ourselves a healthy supply of a few more food type items now. I don't really use that many shock arrows at all, actually, so I'm gonna sell 25 more of the. Even 30 more of these. Granted, I mean, that sort of thing would be good for enemies with metal shields and just disarming enemies. But I genuinely just don't use them that often in combat. I'm much more likely to use ice for one thing. You want to talk about something? What should I do? Sir, I feel like I should apologize for dragging you. Yep. But since we're both involved now, could you give me a little advice? Sure. I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice on is my sister. It's about Cece. Lately, she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. Then why didn't you tell me last night? I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon, and I don't want any last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tail my sister, find out where she's going and what she's up to, and get back to me. I've tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it, too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please. Okay, that does sound like something we should wait till nightfall for, though. And I would like to do it before giving you mushrooms to any supporters in case it does have something imperative to do with the election. Dear me, a tailing mission, though. Hello?
If you want highly tomatoes, don't ask me. Ask my dad. He'll probably be in the field behind Cece's house. I want to be first at school today for sure, so get out of my way!
Sorry. Look, Amira, someone forgot to put on his CC brand outfit today. Get with the times and put on some CC brand clothes already. How else will everyone know your loyalty to CC style? CC set up her own CC brand line. It proves what a fantastically avant-garde, charismatic designer she is. Why, CC single-handedly set the tone for HATENO Village's whole look. CC shop is to the left. I got it. I've been. I don't have a hat yet. They've been putting these strange decorations all over the village. Sorry about that. Are you a visitor here? A tourist? You're in HATENO, a village known for living off the land. For as long as anyone can remember, we've tilled the soil and let nature be our guide in life. Now, though, everything's getting so glitzy as some folks try to drum up more tourism business. Mind you, we were all happy to see CC return to the village after she'd been away for so long. Some folks, like my daughter Prima, started wearing that flashy CC brand stuff right away in celebration. But it's a tad over the top for me and my son-in-law Warden. We prefer the simple life the way we've always lived it. But I don't mean to talk your ear off. By all means, go and have yourself a peaceful stay here. Is there something you need from me, Mr. Traveler? No, eh? Funny, I could have sworn. It is funny how we misconstrue things and such. Squirrel! All you can see is the tail. These small creatures are known for their large tails. They tend to live in forests and subsist on acorns and other nuts. They carry their food in their mouths, but will sometimes drop it when surprised in an adorable display of shock. I'm not sure you should ever call someone fearing for their life adorable, but that's just where we are right now.
Sorry, mister. Ask someone else. I'm in a hurry.
Fine. They're all very eager to get to the school.
You're a traveler, ain't you? I'd like to go traveling myself sometime, but today I've got my hands full tending to the field near the school. A good journey to you, traveler, and good harvest to me, I suppose. Did you have something to say?
Nay.
No particular business to take care of, eh? That's fine, then.
I already have a photograph of a mule, yes. My god, this one's loaded to the teeth. Vegetablets and such. Right, I don't want to put this tailing mission off because I don't like tailing missions. Let's just lounge about till nightfall. Soft bed sounds lovely. Very well, one downy soft bed. And when would you like to be woken up? Night! Good night! Night terrors! Okay. Let's do this. Why is this an awkward, unusually long loading screen? Oh, good, okay. I was worried it crashed for a moment. Womp. How's the downy soft bed? Did you get a deeper sleep than usual? It's still dark outside, so mind your step. Thank you. Let me just save here in case I screw this up. Can I track this one actually? Because maybe it'll tell me where she's actually hanging about. Interesting, so many of these are side adventures, not side quests. I'm still not entirely certain on the difference. It might mean that there's more than one way it can resolve or something like that. Or maybe it just means that the objective is not quite as straightforward, go to this one spot kind of thing. Not sure. Oh, please. Whoa, look at nature over there. It's a much nicer picture than the one we have already, I think. You can get a bit of HATENO Village's landscape in there. Oh, much. Oh, well, coming around the mountain's pretty cool. But I have both of them on video now, so it's fine. Interesting, whenever you retake a picture of something, it reads as new again in your compendium. I guess just because you have the photograph as new. Anyway. That lizard hanging out there. Oh wait, is the one that's labeled armor shop on the map is CC's shop? I thought there was a separate armor shop. I wasn't really paying attention. Oh dear. If I had my Pikmin 4 drone, I could wheel around to the... No, this is the CC shop because right across the way is the general store. I could have sworn they said there was another armor shop in here somewhere, right? And I thought that was true. And the pastor's up here. We gotta head to the pastor in the school at some point as well. So do I have to go in there and prompt this, or I guess I do. I have to talk to her and she's gonna be like, don't follow me, I'm going somewhere, and then stuff happens. Hi, Sophie! I'm so sorry to ask you to follow my sister. I know how shady it sounds. She's right over there, so I have to keep this quiet, but she's incredibly alert when walking. Be sure you don't enter her line of sight. Okay! I'm not in your line of sight! Sophie! Did she notice me, do you think? Ah! Damn your auto-closing doors. No, the quest marker isn't helping me here at all. Please don't close on me, please don't close on me, please don't close on me. I'm very barely hidden behind this banner here. We're just about to turn around, isn't she? I think I'm reasonably hidden here. Once she heads around that building. Oh. Hold on a tick. I thought she was going around the other way of the building. Is she going to that cave where there used to be the demon statue in the last game? Okay. Speed now. Oh, please don't loop back around the same building. That would be really tedious. Did she just hop down the well? Wait, where did she go? Oh, up here? She go one other one down the boardwalk or up here. Oh dear, I didn't trail closely enough behind. Oh yeah, this door just closed. Building condemned, do not enter. Alone at last. So is that enough? I can just tell Sophie that she went into here? Oh my god, we have character bios I never read. A strong warrior who guards Chief Riju. She is familiar with Link from his previous visits. One glance at her giant claymore deters most troublemakers. Her concern for Riju is one of the feelings that softens the stern demeanor she shows for her soldiers. How did I not read these? Riju, Sage of Lightning. After fighting beside Link once again, she inherited a secret stone and awakened as the Sage of Lightning. Oh, I guess they got updated at some point. Under her increasingly confident leadership, the Gerudo town was freed from the threat of Gundos and the Sand Shroud. Though the Gerudo have returned to the surface, men are still barred from the town. Link, who has earned their trust, is the sole exception. Well done with all that. Anyway, Riju. Mad props. Am I supposed to get in here? Or was it enough to just tell Sophie that this is going on here? Oh, I guess I could get in if I... Is there a window here or something? Sorry, is there a window here or something? Oh. This is extremely sketchy what I'm doing. Hello? Carrots. Perfect. I do believe nobody saw me. I'm free to enjoy another of my late-night meals in secret. Oh, how I enjoy my nightly vegetables. The shine, the luster, the fragrance. Yes, indeed. Now this is luxury dining. And so, without further ado, let us tuck in. So scrumptious. The crisp, smooth taste is a sign they were grown on a diet of pure water. Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the quality of the soil, I can even eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, vegetables from anywhere but HATENO Village simply don't count. They're nowhere near as filling. Though I built a reputation on flash and glamour here in private, I must admit that their simple, unadorned things are the best. There's simply no denying it, alas. But now that I'm full for tonight, it's best that I return home. If I don't return quickly, Sophie may start to suspect something. Oh dear. Well. I got good news and bad news. The good news is it's only slightly illegal. Sorry about this. I know it's a tall order asking you to tail my sister, but I'm just so nervous about her. She's stealing vegetables. Really? The silo across the way? Yeah, a lot of carrots. What? I thought she'd been hiding something big. Is that really all there is to it? I know my sister says a lot about charisma and style and has to do everything in the most ostentatious way possible. But between you and me, her tastes are pretty plain. She loves the slow life here in HATENO Village. She probably told you she came back here because of development or whatever. But the truth is she just wanted to eat the vegetables grown right here in her hometown again. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way, I'm glad she wasn't up to saying anything scandalous. I mean, she was still stealing stuff, right? I want you to have this in exchange for helping me out. Okie dokie, thank you. My sister really is a handful sometimes. That's very kind, I appreciate it. Oh, she and Reed want the same things, you know? I can't understand why the two of them don't just work together instead of going to such bizarre lengths. Well, that's sorted anyway. Nothing horribly sketchy is going on, just a little bit of petty theft. Marvelous, then I say we give mushrooms to everyone and then call this not my only good outfit, it's a fashion disaster. Give mushrooms to anyone who doesn't have one. There goes the village. And call that an episode, because we have been here all episodes so far and it's been like 45 minutes. Did you know that we're set to hold an election for mayor here soon, Traveler? Sure, I understand Cece's position on the issues, but I don't change the HATENO's tradition of living off the land. How about the interim? Maybe this will sway your opinion. Huh. You say this is from Cece. Well, thank you kindly. Us old folks don't know much about what's in now, you know. I'm happy to vote for whoever for mayor if they'll fix up the village real nice. Well, your tone changed a fair bit from a moment ago. Ah, bugger. I was at the general store and I didn't even think to try and selling off some of our meals that I'm almost definitely not going to eat, like stormy weather and stuff. We're rather full on them, so I should go do that. We don't want to get rid of Ellie's armor. Why, it sells for a lot, though. Holy crap! All the rare ones, anyway. I can sell Minda's helmet? Oh, no. I wonder if there's actually a way to get those back if you sell them. Like, probably there's some secret club that finds all the rare items you fenced if you do. Because, I mean, it's like a 200-hour long game. If you got rid of a one-of-a-kind item and never could get it back, that would be really sucky. Right, so this is a very good one that's only 8 rupees, so we don't want to be selling that. Heat resistance 2. And probably would be good to keep one of those around. We don't need this much cold resistance stuff, though. And we seldom need anything that's cold resistance 2 because we have the warm pants. So I'm going to get rid of all these cold resistance 2 ones. Just keep the simple peppers, the straight peppers. And the omelet. We don't really need this small thing, though. Nor this. I'll keep both of these around. Ooh, 77 rupees sticky elixir. I did spend a lot of resources on that, though. When am I ever going to use swim speed up? Actually, not as much as I wanted to get rid of here as I thought. Very well. Cheers. Ooh, anything interesting on the upper floor here? Probably just their house and stuff. I have places to be, but if you intend on rambling about the village, be sure to get a look at the sculptures. This is the only place in the world where you can see the CC brand fine art. If you say so. I look at Death Mountain over there. I thought it was Blood Moon for a sec. Alright. We passed up a whole bunch of opportunities to give people, are you someone who has a, you don't have a mushroom. You don't have a mushroom. Get a mushroom. You don't have a mushroom either. Shower time, little ones. Huh? Do you still need something? Sure. What's this? Something from Cece. Yeah, pretty obvious from the look of it. You know, people keep talking up this CC brand stuff, but it never really clicked with me. I know the lady works hard, but most of us farmers around here aren't too precious about our clothes. But sure, thanks for the mushroom. That's mighty nice of you. Hey, no problem. Rain doesn't bother me none. Who am I kidding? At my age, I can feel a storm coming in my bones. If you want to jaw a while, could we do it after we found a bit of cover? I don't want to jaw a while, just want to pass you this. A gift from Cece. Thanks for that. This world of fashion moves too fast for us old folks. But I'm in favor of any mayor who can make sure this village stays a place where the younger folk are happy to live. Yay! Only 5 remain. Probably a whole bunch of them are in their homes as of the moment. Oh, this is a goddess statue. Do we have, we just got the 3, right? Correct. Hello? Oh, this is Reed. Oh, you're the traveler I saw at Vintage Clothing, right? Did you come to check up on me because you were worried? Yeah, I lost my head a little there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. But don't you worry about me. I have a couple tricks up my sleeve against Cece. I might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election. So I'm focusing on the second plan, to bring a taste no one's tried here in years. What kind of taste? Way back when, my grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than the first trial run, but I never forgot it. Even today, I can still recall the gooey mouthfeel of the one bite my grandfather shared with me. In the back of my mind, I've always wanted to make it a signature staple of the village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something that could stand up to Cece. Except, I can't remember who in the village my grandfather worked with or what they created. And now that I think about that, it also had a unique pungent scent. If I could just smell that aroma again, it might jog my memory. But don't worry about my problems. I hope you have a nice, relaxing time in our village. Have you tried the fresh milk they make on the farm up the hill? I never start my morning without a glass. A new signature food. Creamy, melty, pungent aroma. Like a durian? Unless they're going like the route of like cheese. I guess cheese sort of makes more sense. No, that doesn't seem like the kind of thing that would conflict with this quest. I think I could do both, so I'm going to carry on giving mushrooms to people. Not his family, obviously. But while I've got you, hello!
Sorry, but I don't want to be late for class. If you have questions about our village, have you tried asking my papa? He's the mayor of the village, after all. I think he could tell you whatever you wanted to know.
Sure, sorry. My mistake, Karen. Or Corinne. Hello!
Oh, hey, mister! Are you what they call a traveler? Your weapon's really neat. Every wanderer has amazing gear. It's true! I love swords and bows and arrows and all that stuff. Wanna be my friend, mister?
On account of the weaponry I'm carrying? I never did finish your quest in Breath of the Wild. Sorry about that.
We're spies for Azum. He's a hero who protects our village. I'm, spy number 1, and my little sister Nara is spy number 2. That makes you spy number 3, mister.
Good for me.
Oh, you're spy number 3, huh? My brother Neb is spy number 1, and I'm number 2. A spy's job is to keep an eye out and report to the big-time hero Azum with surveillance about any bad people. But the lab on top of the hill to the east is too far, so I can't go there.
Curious. Surveillance. And one of these blocky houses still not got... Look at all the heckin' frogs. Not got CC fashion. Oh right, it's raining, so they won't be able to hear my footsteps if I just do something like this. Oh, the rain just started to clear up a second as I said that. That's just mean. Right, they aren't actually that difficult to catch. Even if you're not creeping slowly. Set it as well while you have a chance. Oh, it wouldn't let me pull up my glider for a bit there. That was horrifying. Okie doke. Bombs! Delightful. And a rock. Anything under the rock? No. Wait, is there actually a bomb in here? Yes, there is.
I want it, I want it. This is the new age way to mine. Don't let anyone tell you you're supposed to use a pickaxe or a hammer. These days, the trend is finding the biggest, heaviest, most awkward
rock you can and smashing it. Okay, there we go. That took so long. Ooh, there's more over here. But wait, there's more. Get our rock sledge out. Tireless frog.
Get over here, frog. Get off that wall. Charge! No, give it the frog to me.
Aw, I'm missing all these frogs. Right, well, whatever. Ooh, this may be the cave aforementioned that has some rare armor in it as well. But I'm not giving up on this episode until we get all those mushrooms given to people. Oh, for a minute I thought you guys just were not going to come to life to attack me.
You can use some light in your life, my friends. Hey, brighten up, why don't you? It's a sunny day. Lighten up, will ya? You are my sunshine. Oh, God.
Ooh, you can flurry rush the bats, perish. I didn't know that. That's cool as hell. That must be new in this game. I'm pretty sure you couldn't do that in Breath of the Wild. Or maybe I was just a lame-o and never got it to work. Thank goodness I can reach this from all the way over there. Hello. Shield of the Mind's Eye. Ooh, swanky. I like that a lot. And also I think that's one we don't have in our book, right? This is a horrible, horrible picture of one. But it will work. That's actually kind of cool that you can see the treasure chest in the photograph. Like on the logbook page. You can just see the chest on the right side there. Oh, I see. It's like a muffled version of the Dano Village theme. I thought it was playing some weird, different music. That's really cool. Actually, this version of the theme is really peaceful.
I said that version of the music was really peaceful. Take a hint.
I was trying to find a joke with light bulbs and light, and I gave up. There are so many bats in here. Stop this. Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. We'll have something. I'll use this on it. I don't actually not sure if it takes the durability away to cut vines like that. Hello? Who's at the other end of this cave? Ah, this is gonna be a long one too. I was trying to not take too much time with this. Might be another long episode at the end of this, because I refuse to leave without... Ribbit.
What is that?
Oh, it's just some things hanging from the ceiling. I refuse to leave without doing this mushrooms quest. Because I got half of them... I saw half of them already and then just turned them down at the time because I wasn't sure if there was it's an either-or thing, so I was worried. But now I'm frustrated that I haven't found them again. Lesson! Oh! Hey, look, I need a quest of a picture of you. I like the old picture, but we'll keep that one in the album for the quest when we get back up top there. But, no, we won't be doing that now. Thanks. Grabbing my rock salt and moving on, thanks. Dano Village Westwell. Oh, is there... did I just come into the entrance, like another entrance? I see. Hopefully that, the fact that that just happened, it means it's marked on my map now, and next time we're visiting our well person, they'll, we'll be able to turn that one into them. Got one frog. Oh, I thought that one was despawned. Never mind it. I'll take my ember and be going now, thanks. Perfect. Boulders. You can destroy the fuse things on both of these rock things we have and just, fuse these boulders to get them out of our way. Oh man, this spell is confusing. I have no idea where I am right now. Does this even go anywhere, this part? I'm thinking maybe it doesn't. Back we go then, and to the other well we were just at. This may not necessarily be the cave that they were mentioning before, where they thought there was treasure to be had. Oh, I was never through this rockway. That'll do now, Link. Stop. And through here there was more rocks, and through here there was another rock, and then under this rock there was... Ooh, more cave. My goodness, way more cave. And listen you. I've had a long, mushroomy day. I don't need anything else wet and awkward in my life right now, except for me. Because I'm just been swimming around in caves, and I'm obviously very awkward in other ways. Anyway, this is not about me, this is about you. Don't make me reflect on myself. Silly thing. Look at all the resources around here, too. What just flew to the side over here? Could have sworn something flew to the side. Maybe it was just a darkness energy. Like stone, and... I thought I saw like an arrow fall to the side of that thing. An 8-foot blade! Oh, it's another stealth one. We probably have enough stealth ones, don't we? Slash, let's get rid of this one and put a Gibdo bone on this one, attack up one. It has been bothering me for a while anyway that the stealth weapons were like apart in the menu because I had put a horn on that other one. This ought to do better. Thank you, other stealth weapon. I don't think we need more than 3 for the moment. That'll probably do. There's a gold one in the back here. Ooh, please be something good. I can go for some diamonds. Woohoo! Yes! Might even offload that as we get back up to the top. All right, but seriously now, this game has gone on for oh my goodness. What do I have to do for you people to get the message? I have to throw a wheel at you, because I will. Jeez. I'm gonna clonk you with one of your own eyeballs. Hit. Hello, frog. Well, if this weapon's on its way out, screw it then. Let's just go get the other stealth weapon. Is there another way through here? Oh, thank goodness. For a minute, I thought I would hit another dead end here, and I was about to give up on this cave wholeheartedly. Ah, no, this actually appears to be precisely the thing. My goodness, you're a normal tier Horriblin. Well, that's all right. Oh, blue Horriblin. Have we had one of those? I think so. Yes. Right, you. I don't want this to be violent, but, well, I mean, this is an adventure game. Sorry. Violence is the only answer. Listen, there's no roll for diplomacy button in this game. I'm sorry. It has to be this way. I mean, it doesn't. You could have also given up. That would have worked for me fine. Horriblin Horn of the normal variety. Ooh, if I didn't have that in the book, it probably means I don't have it if I didn't have it in my inventory, it probably means I don't have it in the book. So let's do that. That's bright bloom seeds at least. Well, I say at least, but it looks like we're also going to get finally getting some more armor out of this. Ooh, I can't wait which one, because I think it's maybe, well, no, I guess any of the ones that were amiibo based probably are still amiibo based. So this is probably going to be only the DLC ones, and I did get all the DLC ones at one time. Just never did any of the amiibo ones, unless the amiibos don't do anything in this game, and then maybe the amiibo armor is also strewn about somewhere. At least, actually, oh, hold on. I thought this thing here was oh no, it's a little Horriblin pile of loot. Okay, so the treasure must be onward more, but it looks like this construction here looks like it was. Oh no, it's got fangs and stuff already over it. Maybe it is Ganon construction. I thought maybe they had been repurposed some of the old, because when we found the climbing shirt, it was in like a little shrine, right? That looks a bit like made of wood of a similar variety as that. Right, we need to grab ourselves this sturdy stick, take the halberd off it, and go find a rock to put on it. Like this one. Ooh, there's a bomb here too. Yoink. This really is the HATENO Village special. This episode could probably just be called HATENO. Oh, that's enough. We can stop now. I really should never do that with these ones. It's just a waste of durability. What do I need to throw at you for you to get the message? A wing? Oh my goodness. Oh, you fool. Just kidding. Bonk and thwonk and thwonk. Ooh, we are getting nice gemstones of this. We might have to make yet a third trip to the general store after this. Maybe some of these bright caps too. Another pond full of fish, but oh my god! This place never ends. Oh, although there are actual glow seeds here. Oh no, that was me, wasn't it? Damn it! I made a loop again then. I'm so confused. Well, then this probably isn't the cave where the aforementioned Misko's treasure is stored. Ah, poppycock. Barnacles and tartar sauce, I say. Unless it's up somewhere and I missed it. Well, we'll have a chance to find it later, I'm sure. I'm sure at some point someone will be like, here's where the locations of every Misko's treasure is. And so we'll know later. It's nice with this muffled version. It's like there's part of the song, like the harp part or something, is playing, well, without being muffled, but the rest of it is still muffled, so it gives it this kind of really earthy and natural quality to the sound. Right, back on the quest giving a mushroom, so must nothing deter me now. I already gave one to you, Uma. Sorry, excuse me. Daytime will be the best time to find everyone. Oh, hello! Oh, that's his wife, never mind. Oh, you're the customer I saw at Ventus Clothing, aren't you? Oh, you know, from when they were talking about whether to go through with the mayoral election or not. It's become something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. I wish they'd clear the air between them and end this silly quarrel once and for all. But that's a moot point now. I have something else on my mind. It'd be cool if later they end up, like, co-running the village. I have to take care of this before the mayoral election starts. What's in your mind? Oh, you don't mind lending me an ear? I won't mince words. It's about my husband, Reed. That man of mine, he shuts himself up in our shed every night. I don't have the faintest idea what he's up to. When I ask, he just says it's a secret, and I can't get another peep out of him. I hate the idea of snooping on him. Plus, I think he'd catch me at it right away. But I get so worried when I think about whether whatever he's doing will affect his chances in the election. I was fit to burst if I couldn't find someone to talk to about this. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter our shed at midday and when my husband isn't around and see if you can figure out what it is he's doing. I'll pay you for your troubles, of course. Is he going to be like working with extravagant fashion, and so they're not actually that different underneath? I'll pay you for your troubles, of course. The only problem I can see is that he keeps the place locked up tight. You'd never fit in through a hole in the window, but maybe you could dig a hole or something? Well, you'll figure it out. Where's that happening? This way. Midday, is it roughly right now? Oh, 7 p.m. Not really. Oh, Manny! Well, I've got you. I'm not trying to be rude, buddy, but, what were you doing with Miss Ivy from the general store? Asking her the thing? Sure, I noticed. I've been checking her out for a long... a friend of a friend tipped me off. I talked to her. You went and asked what Miss Ivy likes? Right to her face? What's the idea? I gotta play it smooth. Can't let them guess I'm the one dying to know. Yeah, all right then. So what is it? What does Miss Ivy want? I can't leave my friend hanging. Frogs? She wants hot-footed frogs, and 100 of them at that? Yeah, that checks out. Miss Ivy's love for animals is just one of the many charming things about her. Or so my friend's friend is always saying. That was a close one. I gotta play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job, even for someone you love. But not if I had help. You traveler types go into wells and caves all the time, right? That's just the kind of place where you find frogs. You don't even have to go far. Didn't I hear about a bunch of frogs in a well somewhere in this village? Maybe I should check it out later. What? I didn't say anything. Look, let's focus on how helpful it would be if you gathered 10 of those frogs. Hey, buddy. Do I hear the faint croaks of little frogs? Specifically 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours? Here's some frogs. I probably caught around 10 in those wells when we were there. 1, 2, 3. Ha! 10 frogs all accounted for. Allow me to take those off your hands. And as promised, here's your reward. I don't think you promised anything of the sort. But thank you. Nice. I guess it's up to me to collect the rest. How I've been dreaming of a date with my beloved Miss Ivy. That's why I, Manny, will check every well in sight. Uh-oh. No coming back from that one. Don't worry about it. She seemed like a totally lovely gal. No one could blame you. I feel like I found many more people who were mushroom-less earlier. I gotta break into people's houses. That's the solution. Excuse me. Didn't mean to bother you. I'm just looking for anyone who's mushroomless. This is a little creepy and dystopian. You don't have a mushroom on your head. Get your mushroom hat on, sailor. Otherwise, we'll have to excommunicate you. I'm headed up to the pasture by accident, aren't I? All's well with the windmills. Hello. Nice weather to feel the breeze, isn't it? It's rare to see travelers out here. Unless... Uh-oh. You haven't come to steal away my darling wife, have you? I'm just kidding you. No doubt you're here looking for the farm or the research lab. What darling wife? Goodbye. Isn't this spot nice and quiet? Not like the bustle of the village below. My wife and I like CC well enough, but all that commotion's a bit much for us. I understand that. Hello, are you a traveler or are you local? I need to get home soon. What do you want with an old man like me? Mushroom! There's a lot of cuckoos in a ring over there. You say this is from CC? Well, that's generous of her. Thanks. What's this? That's a fine-looking mushroom you brought me. Seems like lately CC's mushrooms are popping up everywhere around here. Makes my eyes water a bit to see those flashy colors wherever I turn. That family and all my friends my age tend to take life slower than she does. And still in all, it'd be rude to turn down such a generous gift. Thank you. You got it. So tired. These three have been just like sightseeing all around the village. Actually, while we're here, we may as well go ahead and investigate this research lab, mayn't we? Because it looks like I'm not going to find the other 4 people anytime soon. So it's going to take as long as it's going to take anyway. May as well drag it out. No furnace here anymore. Genuine Ancient Tech Lab. Need to get inside, come find me at Look at Landing in your Hyrule Castle. Okay, I guess that's just a, we're not doing that yet kind of thing. I completely forgot I meant to go investigate that shed. It's no longer midday though. Prima, I liked my stay last time so much that I might have to just do that again. What is that? It's a tree stump. I thought it was a small animal. Are these HATENO cows? Yes, they are! Look at that! Lovely herd of them and all. That's a bit better. Originating in HATENO Village, these cows are kept as livestock primarily for their milk. Their horns are smaller than a water buffalo's, and they're much more docile and therefore easier to raise. Their horns are decorated with bright colors when taken out to pasture. How sweet. And there's someone here without a mushroom hat, which is nice. Think cows like whistling? Guess not. White goat! These goats are raised for their multiple uses. Their milk can be drank or made into butter, and their soft fur is used to make clothes. Domesticated goats wear bells around their necks. They can be easily found after being let out to graze. Hello! You're sunk without it. How do I fix this? Do I dive into the pond? But it's so dark, and anyways, I can't swim. Huh? Oh, what's with that blank stare? Oh, you must be a customer. What's that you got there? I'm a Hylian's room. From Cece, huh? Look, I'm not denying mushrooms are nice to look at, but to go from that to wearing them is, well, and I'm not the only one who thinks so. The couple at the end didn't see eye to eye about the same thing. I guess it's tough sometimes. Oh, right, that was another one I forgot to do. I guess it's tough sometimes to be married to someone with different tastes than you. But I can see you mean well enough with the gift, so I'm happy to accept, thanks. Sorry, but if you're here on farm business, it's my dad you want. He's in the house. I need to get my hands on that message bottle floating in the pond quick. I finally found the letter my great-grandpa left, but can't reach for it. My arm's too short. Pond's too deep to swim, and anyways, I don't know how. But that letter has the advice I need to get this farm back on its feet. If I don't get my hands on it, we're sunk. A bottle with a message, you say? Can it just be ultra-handed? It appears to be able to be. Since I'm not using the wings for too much else. It's a boat now. It's close enough to grab the bottle? Sure it is. Yeah, can I fuse the bottle? No, of course not. That'd be hilarious, though. Whoa, I was almost able to fuse the wing from under me. New specialty with Mayor. Cheese. Fermentation. Can't name. Too early. Oh my. Is this how you unlock cheese? I've heard about cheese and pizza in this game, and I want both things dearly. Oh no, don't roll back in the water. Hi, don't mind me. I just used my levitation powers to get your bottle. I told you, whatever you're after, I'm too busy to... Huh? I can't... That's my great-grandpa's message bottle! But how did you... Levitation, I said. Did you fish it out for me? Thanks. There should be a letter in this bottle. That's a huge bottle with advice for getting our farm back on its feet. Let's see here. Oh my god, that was like the bottle sound effect from Twilight Princess. Yep, there we go. Gosh, do I miss Grandpa's handwriting. His penmanship was so messy that no one but him and his family could read it. And me, apparently. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Well, I guess I didn't read all of it. Especially with Mayor Cheese fermentation can't name too early. Yeah, this could work. I'm starting to run, but I want to put Great-Grandpa's advice into practice right away. If you need me, I'll be back at the house.
Hey.
It's right over there, by the way. Come by a bit later so I can thank you for the help. If I play my cards well, I can start making a new signature product. It'll be good not just for our farm, but for the whole village. I'm itching to get started. And that probably helps us along in that mayor's quest as well. They did mention the mayor by, well, just by the title mayor in that very bottle note. Oh, we've already got a you in the book. You're so cute. Wonder if your doll is also one of the non-believer mushroom or mushroom, whatever. Have a mushroom. Well, you're a new face around here, if I'm any judge. Welcome to Hateno pasture. When it gets so dark out. You got something from me? That I do, my friend. Is this from Cece? Isn't that sweet? These are tasty if you fry them up as a snack. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the gift, but me and my daughter Koyan and old man Talk don't care much about clothes. What use is fashion in the field, right? Still, I'm glad that's all you came for. Yeah, if you told me you were here to pick up some fresh milk, I've been in a tight spot. Make no mistake. Fresh milk? Don't tell me you haven't heard of my farm's fresh milk. It's the best in Hateno. The secret's in the special feed I make for my cows. It gives their milk an extra little something you don't get anywhere else. Except I've been having trouble getting my hands on acorns to mix up any more of it. There used to be tons of acorns all over the ground in the forest out back. No idea where they all went. Probably the squirrels started taking over and grabbing them all for themselves. Sometimes they'll drop the acorns they carry in your cheeks if you startle them, but they're quick little critters. I need at least 3 acorns to make my special feed, so it's a real problem for me. Here's some acorns. I probably have 3, don't I? I appreciate the sentiment, but it'll need more than a kind gesture. It takes at least 3 acorns to mix their feed, you see. Right, I thought I had them. Dadgum squirrels! I don't have any acorns. Oh, did I eat them all? What a melon head. Good, you showed up. Take a look at this. If I club this butter really hard, it becomes cheese. I call it Hateno cheese. That message my great-grandpa left behind had the recipe. It's spring on the outside, but melty on the inside, and so delicious you'll think you're dreaming. It's a nice pattern you're giving on the edge. But back to the reason I called you here. It's, well, you know, I couldn't make this without you, so I wanted you to be the first to have some. Anyway, consider this my thanks. Go on, take it already. Thank you very much. A cheese made from Hateno cow's milk. Add it to our warm dish and enjoy its rich flavor and melty texture. I can't wait for cheesy mushrooms and pizza and everything. As I understand it, Great-Grandpa Hateno worked with the mayor back then on this Hateno cheese to put our village on the map. But it was ahead of its time. The villagers rejected it. Having eaten this, I think they were nuts. Now's the time for Hateno cheese to make a splash in the culinary world. I'm sick of fashion getting all the attention lately. It's really eaten into our business. But if anything will bring the customers back in, it's this. I'd say it's time to do some renovation around here. Renovation? Maybe here is good? No, I like it better this way. Yeah, that'll work. Did you just make a cheese stall? Oh my god! Ta-da! The Hateno cheese shop is complete! What do you think? The next step is to get those folks over at the general store to start stocking it. That reminds me, you won't get this offer anywhere else, but around here I'll give you some for fresh milk instead of rupees. I'll make the dream my great-grandpa gave up on come true, and this farm will be busier than ever in the bargain. So, you'll come visit me again, right? Wow, half the people in this village are crushing on Link. And I get it, but we can also just buy some from you without doing it by milk. In that case, hell yeah. No problem, friend. I'm looking to buy many cheeses as you can give me. I'm gonna wear out my gratitude muscles if I keep thinking so much. Don't worry, I'll make more cheese. I mean, I basically just make it for you. Pizza! So all it takes is wheat, tomatoes, and cheese. Oh, we gotta try that right now, do we? Please tell me I have some wheat. No! I don't have any wheat. All right, second we get wheat, though, we're trying it. What happens if you just roast up cheese? Do you just get melted cheese? Or does it make bad stuff? We gotta try that. We also gotta show the mayor some cheese. And then we gotta find these last few people to mushroomize. Good doggy. Let's hopefully not set anything else on fire here. Yeah! It's cheese time!
Yep.
What? Who wouldn't eat just a plate of melted cheese? Link! What kind of food snob are you? Cheesy omelet then. Oh, I'd like that. Right, let's pass the mushroom to the spouse of the person who runs the inn here. While we have a chance. Thank goodness they're still here. Have a mushroom! I'm like dead set on finishing this before the episode's out. Whoo, for me? Thanks! My wife loves CC stuff, so I'll save it as a treat for her. I'm not too into the designs myself, but she's pretty pleased with them. And she does look incredibly cute when she wears them too. Yeah, that CC is alright in my book. And I'm not the only one. Cohen from the farm on the hill said the same thing. Yes, I was just there. We're only missing one! I didn't realize how close we were. Ah. Right, I'm gonna sit by the fire till noon here, so I'm gonna and sneak into Mayor Man's shed. And then I'll try and give him the cheese. And then I'll go try and find this last person. Ba 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 bam! Oh, I gotta check the map closely because the midday will not be on for long though. So this shed is up around where? Left of where I am going now. This is the house, I believe, so it is quite rather nice and ornate. So I guess this here's the shed? So we need to get underneath it and ascend, is that the idea? No entry without permission. Right, but how would we know when we were underneath it, even if there was like does the well go under here somewhere? I mean, perhaps I need to go back there and look up as I'm going around. Where was the nearest well? There's one there, okay. Let's try and remember this. Oh, I can track it on the map, I guess, as I'm going underground. Probably there was like one of those little plates on the... Oh my god, nature's so close, look at this. That's ridiculous. Probably there was one of those like plates on the roof that's all like, oh, look here and ascend up through this. And I just missed it. Because I was looking at the ground the whole time, looking at my feet, as usual. Where's the south well? Oh, there were 3 wells here. I guess I have them all marked, so I've been to all of them. Ah, so there was a well much closer that I didn't go to. You have to imagine that right beside that west well is a bit that goes underneath the shed. How else would you get in? Oh, the glow seeds I planted are still there. That's nice. Crazy how much of the map it remembers, even when it's such a big place. And we've been to the inn like twice and stuff, right? Since then. Oh, we're really close now. Ah, right. Okay, so it's not actually marked, but if you're looking at your map carefully, you would know. Like this. And also there was like an obvious flat spot and everything. There's just a diary here. Nose toward a new variety of pumpkin. Ooh. I firmly believe that HATENO Village's charm is the delicious vegetables and milk from our farms, but there's no denying that these things just aren't resonating with the youth nowadays, and I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So I got together with Knack, the best farmer in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. Ah, that's why he's doing that. The color, shape, and appearance are based on the CC brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. We've hit a snag, though. It might be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. I see. Not to worry, Clavia. It's nothing sketchy. And also you. Well, am I smelling things, or do I detect a certain unique, pungent aroma? Have some cheese. It's your imagination. You're just smelling cheese, old man. This is it. This is just what I've been looking for. My grandfather developed it with a fellow villager. Yeah, well, up on the hill. HATENO cheese! Of course! It makes sense that my grandfather would have been working with someone from the farm up there. It's a miracle that Kohen not only found the recipe, but managed to reproduce it. But this is great news. It's a clear sign that we ought to make HATENO cheese a new village staple. It's concerning that they made it so fast. How long had the milk they used for it been sitting out? That ought to swing the election for me. Let me pay you for that cheese, okay? Thank you. Believe me, it's worth every rupee. Now then, I should get in touch with Koyan so we can start preparing for mass production. I'll ask the HATENO Village General Store and some traveling merchants to add to their wares, too. Shouldn't take much more than that to tip the election my way. You should come out to watch it happen. We'll see. It would be really funny if you, because he's going CC brand stuff and she was all secretly, like, into the vegetables. If when you finish both of those quests, they realize that they're actually kind of after the same thing, and they just co-run the village. That'll be a very sweet turn for it to take. If there's a west, and east, and a south well, you'd think there'd be a north one somewhere around here. Anyway, I haven't been up near the school at any point. Ooh, that's probably a good place to look for our last person. My goodness, is that old woman on her hands and knees working in the fields? Jeez, must have some tough muscles. 2:25, the kids must be almost out. Is Miss Zelda back yet?
Sorry, but I can't talk. I'm in a hurry. You have questions?
Right, sorry.
Oh, but I better get moving. I don't want to keep Miss Zelda waiting in case she's back home today. Goodbye.
Yes, that would be a shame, wouldn't it? I thought it said Mr. Zelda at some point earlier there. And I was like, is that what my name is now? Ah, so you're a secret researcher. You're the dude from last time. Eric? What's his name? Simon, that's right. I knew it was like a normal name, spelled sort of unusually. Yes, what is it? Oh, it's you, Link. I haven't seen you in... Link, you're back! My apologies for the outburst. Clearly you're back in town then. But what of Princess Zelda?
Bad news. Princess Zelda is still missing, which is the reason you came here alone. That makes more sense. Princess Zelda built this school, you see. She cared so much about the children. I'm sure this would be one of her first stops if she had returned. Right now we're covering history, which was very important to Princess Zelda. We're focusing on Hyrule's history alongside the Calamity. You know, Link, you're welcome to sit in on a lesson if you'd like. That's class has ended for today, but I hope to see you here tomorrow morning. Maybe not tomorrow morning, but perhaps some morning in the future. And you're a Sheikah researcher, so naturally you're not a local, and we don't need to give you a mushroom hat. Who is living in this schoolhouse right now? It's nice it's got its own little theme, though. Can I ring the school bell? What happens if I do? Oh god, sorry. I guess that's a no. This is a cute town, schoolhouse, though. Oh, kids, Azum is here, you say. If the other one was a joke about surveillance, I wonder what Azum is about. Anyway. Are you this is Meta, right? Okay, I already gave you a mushroom, I'm pretty sure. Just one more, somewhere around here it's gotta be. Oh, what about the last that was, making eyes at Link at the entrance? Nothing suspicious, yet. Halt and identify yourself, suspicious guy! I'm not suspicious. Oh, you're not? Then I'll give you the gatekeeper's greeting. How did it go again? You've come to HATENO Village, home of fine produce and dyed goods. Our vegetables are the best around and we're at the forefronts of fashion. Did I say that right? My dad would have known. Too bad he's still at Look at Landing. Too bad indeed. This is Naku still trying to make the special pumpkins. Sky's dark. If that Mr. Sun doesn't come out, the veggies are gonna sulk. Before, folks came to dinner. Right. Sorry. Oh, that looks like an adult who was not having a mushroom on their head. That's a kid, never mind. Here's that bulletin board. Might see if there's anything interesting going on here. Dream of owning your own home? Come down to Terrytown and Nakala. We built it for you just the way you saw it in your dreams. As a construction. That's all that's here. Oh, that's my house, isn't it? Well, our house. I think Zelda and he co-own it now. Oh, look at the little painting of the family. That's cute. And the little kid looks a bit like Cafe. It's interesting. Miss Zelda. I'm keeping watch at Miss Zelda's house because I want to be the first one to welcome her home when she gets back. She'll be back soon. Don't worry, kiddo. That said, if that's Zelda in our old place, we should go stop by sometime soon. Like right now. Oh, there is someone in here. Oh, it's Clavia. What are you doing in my house? By the way, there's nothing sketchy going on in that shed. He's just, well, you'll see. How goes it? Made any progress on that thing we talked about? Yeah, he's just worried about CC brand pumpkins. You say he's developing a new type of pumpkin? So that's why he's been consulting with Nak so often. You could have just asked CC about it directly, but I know he's too hardworking and stubborn for that. It's a relief to find out the truth. A lot of things make sense now. Like why you went to Ventus clothing. It's so obvious in hindsight. I'm sorry, but that's between me and my husband. Thank you for looking into this for me. I promised you a reward, and I keep my promises. Yay! Thank you so much! Oh, we're getting so much produce in this place. What a pair the two of them make. If they would just get along. Right? In! Look at all the photographs. Is that a golden horse? I remember a golden horse. From Breath of the Wild. And who's that? Just someone hanging around, I guess. These are just all the photographs we had decorated our house with. Zelda was sure fond of the people. There are fewer weapons here than when it was just my place, but that's alright, I think. I kind of like all these photographs more. Only are those little Don things. Photograph of all three of them. Didn't they say there were only 5 in the world or something like that? Hello, is this my diary? Oh, it's her diary. Probably I shouldn't snoop, but too late. We're living together. You better close your stuff more thoroughly if you don't want me looking at it. After the calamity, I asked myself how to rebuild and sent it across Hyrule in search of an answer. I saw collapsed buildings, lost cities. The damage was far worse than I had imagined. But as I watched the people and heard their stories, I was convinced all was not lost. The people's spirits were not broken. They and their strong wills are Hyrule's greatest treasure. They are the ones who will rebuild, and who will rebuild, and my contribution to their efforts will be to protect them while they do so. As part of Hyrule's reconstruction, we've built a school in HATENO Village. It's the largest Hylian village with its sprawling, bountiful land. There are so many children living here that it seemed the ideal place to found a school. I've recruited Simon from the Research Institute to teach there. He was Purah's assistant for years, which makes him well equipped to deal with the needs of quirky children. Don't remind me. I'll be overseeing the school for a while myself to keep an eye on the students. I commissioned Bolson, who taught his trade to Hudson of Hudson Construction, to construct the school for us. He seemed deeply moved by the request. This will be his final job in HATENO Village before he sets off on a journey. I had him add a secret room to my house, one that won't appear on the plans. It's dim, but humidity and temperature controlled, so it's very comfortable. It's proven very useful for when I'm working alone and need to concentrate. Why is that written smaller? Work on the school has been moving along smoothly, but a major problem recently reared its head. We don't have enough teachers. Simon is interviewing people, but he hasn't found a good fit yet. I'd like to hire someone intelligent, educated, and capable of earning the children's trust. Nurturing our children is an extension of our duty to this land. We shape our future by the way we shape their path. I hope to see sterling members of our community come to this village and take up that mantle as their teacher. That's all. A secret room, you say? Oh, it must be in this little block here. Which means we need to go underneath it.
Oh, perhaps this is where the northern well is. I think I actually may have seen some part of this area here. Yes, indeed. Oh, Zelda's secret well. It's not referred to. Oh, right, of course, we're southwest of the village. This wouldn't be the northernmost well. Oh, I better not pick this stuff. Oh, wait, maybe this is the secret room. Unless it's behind this wall or something. No, this is just like a shed, I guess. Mud room. Oh, yeah, there's nothing above that. Hold on a sec here. So if I go down, this isn't the secret room, is it? This is just a well. A diary. Well, that's different than a journal, isn't it? Gotta stop leaving these things open, Zelda. This is really a breach of privacy. Though the calamity is over, its scars remain. A mountain of problem stands before us even as we begin to rebuild. No matter where I go to offer aid, Link remains at my side, a kindness that has taken a visible toll on his clothing. That's why I put an order in for a new and approved champion's tunic, just for him. I just can't wait to see the look of his face when I surprise him with it. I'll hide it in the throne room so he won't find out until after investigation. Oh no! Even he would never expect that the torches are the key. Well, there's that. When next time we're at the castle, I suppose. But in here, I think I know what's in here, actually, and it's something pretty dope. Doodly-doodly-doo! Well-worn hairband! Yes, an old-worn, simple hairband. Its color is long faded, but there's still some life left in it. Wearing it in your hair makes you sentimental about times past. I believe all it does is gives you no armor, but it gives you the ponytail from the previous game. And the earrings. He loses, no, he still keeps the earrings with this outfit. Hey, so that's cool. Glad we have that, because I'd seen that before and been like, oh, that would be fun to have, even though I'm going to carry on using Minna's helmet, because for me that's the more nostalgic outfit from Breath of the Wild, because I use it much more often. Does not answer, though, but a secret room in our house. Lesson, of course, this is what she meant by the secret room, but it seems unlikely. Oh, the photographs here. Oh, they're kids' drawings from the kids of the village, of her and the cows and stuff. Oh, that's really cute. And there's a really low-res photo of the castle, and I haven't the foggiest idea what that's supposed to be. This is a double-feature HATENO village episode, my friends. But I could all end so soon once I find this last person. But I'm very curious about this secret extra room. I mean, perhaps she was just talking about the well, but because it did say Zelda's secret well and all. And next time we're at Hyrule Castle, which we should definitely go back at some point, because we do have that one shrine there, right? Yes, we do. So we could head up there anytime we want, really, and explore around a bit. I bet it's not all that's there. It's probably at least, well, maybe not necessarily, but there might be at least one more shrine there, and probably a whole bunch of good loot and weapons and all. So definitely should head there sometime, but not before we do the Josh's quest and all. None of that's happening before. Hello! Is this Korok like it was in Breath of the Wild? I think there was a Korok here in the same spot, wasn't there? Hello! Bye, friend. None of that's happening before we finish off the last few things I wanted to get done here. I mean, I'm okay if we leave like the odd quest hanging in this place, like this one with the acorns and stuff. Oh, we should turn in that photograph of the choo-choo, though. Give us something to do when we come back here next, but this mushroom thing I need to have done, because otherwise it'll be so tedious and I'll forget all of who I've already turned mushrooms into and stuff. The gal at the front, did I end up giving her one after all that? Look, it doesn't matter how handsome you are or how many times you swing by to chat. I'm not giving you any more eggs. Just forget me. How could I ever forget? Sorry, would you like this mushroom? Did I already give you one? I can't remember. You brought this from CC? Wow, thank you. There's a lot of ways you can prepare mushrooms. They're tasty on their own, too. I just like them, okay? Me too. But that's when they're food. When you make them fashion, you lose me. It wasn't so long ago that doing stuff like that was completely unheard of here. The farm families don't know what to make of it either. Can you blame them? No! But I can't blame me for having done that so expertly and it being done now. Yay! Thank God. I was really worried I was not going to find that for a while. But that's why, is because I knew it was someone I already talked to, and I didn't want to, like, leave here and then totally forget everything. Cece! I took care of it. Bring on the election! My Cece hat is a work of art! This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. Yes, got it. Hey, the quest. Ooh, have you handed them out already? Mm-hmm. We've delivered all my little gifts, I see, and it only took a goddamn week. Well done! That ought to help a few of those Reed voters see the light. Here you are, a sign of my gratitude. Oh, thank you. It's a rare mushroom worth more than most can afford. As you're on Team CC, I expect you to eat it and fire yourself up for the mayoral election coming up. I imagine once you do a number of these quests is when this election actually happens. Quite complete, very good. I believe I remember Sophie saying not long ago that the preparations for the mayoral election were complete. Really? So your timing is excellent. Speak to Sophie about next steps. I think we'll head back to do that later. I'm glad we got like the prep for that all done this episode, but next time we're in HATENO Village doing stuff, we can do that. But I think I'd like to shove off about now, actually. But not before I turn in this choo-choo picture. Look at our book is being filled up to the brim. Yes, we can leave that there for now because we've got in our side adventures and all, so we won't forget and everything. But I'm glad we got most of the prep done for that and a whole bunch of related side quests. Sage!
Sage, did you bring me some reference material for a choo-choo pattern?
Here you are.
Oh, so that's a choo-choo. I can feel the inspiration bleeding into reality. Also developing this pattern at once.
It could be a really, really cute pattern. I kind of like the idea of having that over, maybe even over the horse god one.
All-tone! With your help, I made a very pretty pattern. You can have the fabric I worked up as thanks.
Cool. Tough fabric bringing a choo-choo design. Looks like it could be used to make a paraglider.
I knew I'd get a different result with some quality reference. I bet you I can make some other patterns too. Oh my god, in fact I made a list of patterns I'd like to dye out. When you get your hands on anything I might use as reference, come on in and show it to me. If I have the reference, I can make an original pattern for you to walk out the door with. Oh, that's cool. Oh wait, hang on, I want to look at all those. Wait, hang on, how do I look at the list you just showed me? Because I want to see all those. Okay, here we go. So there's this, the ordinary fabric, CC fabric, choo-choo fabric. Okay, so it doesn't take a photograph. It's a pre-designed fabric. That as long as you get a picture of them, you get it. Oh, cool. Okay, horse fabric, cuckoo fabric, elden ostrich fabric, grizzle maw bear fabric, aracuda fabric, stalnut. Oh, you can get other monster ones too. Lionel Gleeok fabric. Oh, cool. Oh, there's no Purah one. What a shame. You could probably get a Purah one somehow else. There are probably other fabrics you can get that are not these ones. That these are just the ones that you can get from getting a reference to him. So we should keep these in mind. I suppose they'll show up in with a little exclamation mark in our if we look at them through the camera, won't they? Anyway, we can just bear these in mind. Cool. Gleeok fabric would be pretty sweet. I kind of do like the choo-choo one. Let's put that on. It's a nice color. Woohoo! Oh, I like that. It's so silly. Look at it. And with that, finally, this episode, we find ourselves at an end. So as a matter of fact, I won't teleport back to Lookout Landing. I'm actually just going to travel there by foot over these next few episodes to get there, because we can take this good opportunity to cover a lot of this land, I think. Get shrines in between here and there and all. But that is for next time. So we leave our link here, paragliding out of the town with his new look. Got a heck of a lot done this episode. A whole bunch investigated and all of that sort of thing. But that is all for now. Next video on the channel is going to be some more starting Dual Destinies, so do look out for that. Next time here we'll be on our way to Lookout Landing, and it'll be a much shorter episode. Probably we'll just be traveling straight, picking up a few shrines that we come across. I know we didn't get any shrines or any major story progress this one, but we did a whole bunch of side stuff, so I feel satisfied leaving it there. I'm not too hard and fast about like every episode we must get these objectives. It's like these objectives or anything else significant, basically. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around though. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! So, back to the sort of west and then curving up to the north, which is this sort of way. Off we go. Hey, whoa, please do the glide. Don't throw your sword away. We want to just sort of glide down here, analyzing the shore as we go to see if there are any shrines we want to splurge on going to as we curve our way up to. Can we probably even see some